Bedford North Lawrence High School. It's homecoming 2022. The BNL Stars play host to the Owls of Seymour High School. We would like to welcome our guests, Principal Greg Prangy, Head Coach Tyson Moore, Athletic Director Kirk Mans, and the families and fans of Seymour High School. As a member of the Indiana High School Athletic Association, it is our intention to conduct all athletic events within the framework of good sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is a controlled attitude by athletes during a contest and a positive, enthusiastic attitude by the fans in the stands. Playing by the rules and regulations of the sport, respecting your teammates, opponents, coaches, officials, and fans, and always giving 100% doing your best, so win or lose, handling the result in a positive way. The concession stand is located at the top of the stairs on the home side. Restrooms are located next to the concession stand. Children should not play under the bleachers.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bedford North Lawrence High School. Getting ready to start the Hall of Fame inductees here, so we're going to enjoy that. And again, hopefully everybody had a great Friday. Looking forward to a good Friday night.
Two new members to the Bedford North Lawrence Renaissance Wall of Fame. Photos of the BNL Wall of Fame members are proudly displayed at the main entrance to BNL. To become a member of the BNL Wall of Fame, inductees must have been an alumni for at least 10 years. They must be considered outstanding in their career, or they must have contributed through volunteerism or their career to better their community. Tonight's inductees will join our 14 other honored Wall of Fame associates. Dr. Jim Souders, class of 1997. Mark L. Ritter, class of 1977. Susan Gales, class of 1978. Mark E. McKnight, class of 1979. Ira Godsey, class of 1981. Mike Fay, class of 1982. Kelly Fitzgerald Cobb, class of 1983. Kamel Gergis, class of 1984. Jeff Callahan, class of 1987. Michelle Medlock Adams, class of 1987. Damon Bailey, class of 1990. Andrew Kobe Short, class of 1993, Dan Bortner, class of 1983, and Emily Pincer, class of 2001. The Wall of Fame Award is sponsored by the Renaissance Program. Renaissance sponsor Michelle Hurst will present tonight's awards to our newest members, Donnie Buck, and Aisha Hassani. Following his graduation from BNL in 1998, Donnie attended Indiana University, where he was an academic All-Big Ten linebacker on the football team. After graduating from IU with a degree in chemistry, he was accepted into medical school at the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine. From medical school, he accepted a plastic and reconstructive surgery residency position at Northwestern University in Chicago. While in Chicago, Donnie rewrote the entire plastic surgery educational curriculum at Northwestern and served as a resident member of the Plastic Surgery Residency Review Committee for the Accreditation Council for Graduate Medical Education. Upon completing his residency training, he was selected out of candidates from across the world into the Reconstructive Microsurgery Fellowship at the University of Toronto in Canada. After 12 years of schooling and training, Donnie began his medical career in reconstructive surgery at the Washington University School of Medicine in St. Louis. While at WashU, Donnie implemented surgery for a condition known as lipedema. and was one of only 3 surgeons in the U.S. qualified to do this type of surgery. He is considered a key opinion leader in plastic surgery and flies throughout the country to speak on numerous medical procedures. In his senior year of high school, Donnie was selected Scholar Athlete of the Year by Sports Illustrated and Milk Prep Corporation. 10 years later, he was asked to be the keynote speaker and guest of honor at the Sammy Awards by USA Today. He was given this honor 2 straight years. That was just the beginning of his accolades. He has published 5 textbooks in plastic surgery and contributed over 220 lectures, book chapters, and publications in his field. He has held multiple leadership positions in local, regional, and national medical organizations, and has served as the Chief Medical Officer at United Healthcare and Engineered Tissue Solutions. Donnie is currently Director of Plastic Surgery at Mercy South Hospital in St. Louis and continues to serve as CMO of Engineered Tissue Solutions and Medical Science Liaison for MTF Biologics. He holds 3 patents and is the founder of the medical device company Buck Solutions, which is actively developing his invention for use in microvascular and vascular surgery. Donnie Buck. Aisha graduated from BNL in 2002, and her rise as a broadcast journalist has been incredible. As a correspondent in Fort Wayne, her investigative reporting on the state's voyeurism law inspired Indiana lawmakers to pass a new law to close a loophole in the system. She is an Emmy-nominated journalist, and her work has been recognized by the Indiana Associated Press and the Society of Professional Journalists. Aisha worked as a reporter and anchor for Fox 59 in Indianapolis for 7 years before taking an anchor role with Fox News Media at the company's headquarters in New York City. In the summer of 2002, Aisha was promoted to Fox News congressional correspondent. As part of Fox News' political team, Aisha has been all over the country on the campaign trail and has interviewed huge names such as former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. Earlier this year, she fulfilled her dream of being a foreign correspondent by going to Poland for a month and reporting on the war in Ukraine. She told stories of the plight of the Ukrainian refugees pouring into Poland, but also personally made sure they were taken care of as a board member of the non-for-profit USA for UNHCR, the UN Refugee Agency. Aisha proudly calls Bedford her hometown, and she has remained connected to this community. While she was in Indianapolis, she would routinely come to visit a Bedford middle school classroom and speak to the students. She has even served as a mentor for a few of those students, keeping in contact with them and serving as a role model and source of encouragement. This is outside of the professionals she mentors for Fox News and in the TV news industry. She continues to inspire Bedford kids that she hasn't even met. It is obviously hard for her to make visits to BMS now, but she took the time to make a short video this year to welcome BMS students back to school. Aisha is such a great role model and champion for our community. If you ask her, she would tell you all of her success is rooted in the values and lessons she learned right here in Bedford. Please join me in welcoming Aisha and Donnie as the newest members of the BNL Renaissance Wall of Fame.
And again, welcome back to Bedford North Lawrence High School after that long introduction here for the newest members of the BNL Wall of Fame, Hall of Fame, whatever you want to call it. But as the marching stars now take the field, and Coach, quite a, we won't talk about the game yet, but quite an impressive two resumes.
Those were two impressive people. One of them in the doctor field, the other in the media field. And
yeah.
See Aisha Hosny on TV a lot on Fox News Channel. So she's a Bedford grad and graduated 2002. And then they said the other.
With me, yeah. Well, I mean,
were you in the same grade?
Yeah, we were graduated together. And
didn't know the other guy as well, but I knew of her at least a little bit. So that's pretty impressive, and it should be a nice night for football here, shouldn't it? Got a horse out here tonight. I don't know what's going on. What's the horse all about?
I'm not sure, but
where we're living life moments.
There's a horse.
Horse bringing in the flag.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and pay honor to our country as the marching band plays our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and show your support for the Stars as the band plays our school song.
And again, everybody, welcome back. A lot going on tonight. Right, Coach?
Yeah, good crowd here tonight. Good night for football. A little warm for this time of the year.
Yes, it is.
It beats rain like we had last year when we played Seymour in the sectional. So
it does beat rain. And got to see a horse. I bet my kids were
cool.
excited.
That was really cool. I didn't expect that. I just looked over there to my left, and there's a horse with the lady on it with the flag. So that was a little different. Never seen that before, but that was unique and pretty cool here tonight for the national anthem.
Yeah, really cool. And again, want to welcome everybody in. If you can, hit that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified every time we do go live. But again, a lot going on. But, man, we got a lot to talk about in a pretty big game for the Hoosier Hills Conference.
Yeah, it is. Of course, BNL now tied for the lead with Columbus East. Columbus East defeated Seymour earlier in the year, a couple weeks ago, I think it was, 34-12. Seymour's a team last year. We went over there and beat them 35-29 at their place. And then like we talked about in the rain game here, lost 18-10 in the sectional game. So I know they have a kid that's out. We'll see if he plays tonight. He's been out with a broken fibula, very similar to what Colton Leach went through. But I doubt he'll be playing. It's 84. Jalen Johnson, but he's a big horse.
They said he was not playing.
Yeah, I didn't figure he would be, because that was in the scrimmage when he hurt it. We're in week 5, so that'd be 5-6 weeks, whatever. That's pretty quick for a fibula to be able to play on the thing. So
yeah, that is.
But I think he's probably going to be back at the end of the season.
They said he's been cleared to practice.
Has he?
Yeah, he's just out of shape, obviously, with everything going on.
He's a big kid. But they have some other people as well. They throw the ball a lot. Brett Perry. A lot of these kids are basketball players.
Yeah.
I was talking to Coach Barker at the pep session today, and just a lot of familiar names both ways. Of course, we have a lot of basketball players on our team, and they have a lot of basketball players on their team. So familiar kids in the skill positions, and talks like they move it around a lot. They move these different players around in different positions, and they like to throw the ball. So we found our niche, it looked like last week, didn't it, running the ball. So,
yes.
We found something there in Cal Gates, and the O-line did a good job against New Albany, and I think that was a big win for us, and they're coming off a big win as well, as they won against Floyd Central 22-15. So
going to them, they've won 2 games in dramatic fashion.
Yeah.
Or dramatic fashion.
Yeah.
And with almost last second, plays, kind of like we did against Jeffersonville. So
that'd be cool if we came down to the end like that again tonight. Just hopefully in our favor, but those are fun to watch.
Yeah, you got to say that. Yeah, I mean, we expect a really, really good football game tonight. As Coach said, Tyson Moore, coach for the Seymour Owls, comes in his 3rd season, 9-15. Derek Barker, 2nd year here at BNL. He is 6-8 on the career mark there. But again, looking forward to a good one. I think the Stars, in the last 6 quarters have scored 64 points.
Yeah,
and that's impressive. And most of it's been on the ground. Coming into the year, it was more of a think about passing the ball.
Right. Now, I think we've established the run, so people have to honor that. I would expect Seymour to put 7 or 8 in the box tonight, make us throw a little bit. So we know we can do that too. Memphis has several options out there at the receiver spot. So if they start packing it in, we've got that option to air it back out again. And if they decide to defend the pass like the last couple teams have done, we've established a run game now, especially with the O-line. The O-line really played well last week, what we saw in New Albany game. And if you can get that offensive line to control the line of scrimmage, that really helps your run game. And Cal Gates, I noticed afterwards, after he had 270 yards last week, credited the offensive line for establishing big holes, because you can't just run. If a lot of running back, you've got to have a hole there to run through. He's got to make plays once he gets there, but they've got to open that hole up for him to start the play, and then he can go from there. And we saw last week, first play from scrimmage, he ran it 80 yards for a touchdown. So it's good to have that weapon back there. Yeah,
it is good to have that. And Cal's a sophomore, correct?
Yes.
As a sophomore, getting a lot of experience, a very good athlete. 2-sport athlete, I believe.
Yeah, he played basketball. He didn't play last year because he hurt himself in open
so
gym. So hopefully he's playing 3 again this year.
Yeah,
but
hopefully for
he's really into baseball, and I think a lot of that, a lot of the summer stuff that he does, it probably gets a quicker or a slower start in football, and doesn't get to the workouts that the other kids get sometimes. So it takes him a little bit. But I think once you got into week 4, he's established himself. And we had the injury to Brasomley also in the Jeffersonville game. So it's opened the door for Cal, and Cal's taking advantage of it.
Yeah. I mean, again, going to be a really good game tonight. Hey, Karen, thank you so much for the comment. And I couldn't agree more with the 2 adults that were honored tonight for the Wall of Fame at BNL, Donnie Buck and Aisha Hasney. I know Aisha pretty well from school. Haven't talked to her much after school, but
what year did Donnie Buck graduate? I missed that part. 93, okay. And he was a football player and then became a surgeon. I mean, very impressive.
Yeah, went to IU, was linebacker at IU.
Yeah.
And then, obviously has excelled extremely well after.
What a resume he had. I think
he's written, I heard 5 books. And,
yeah.
And I mean, who knows? You have to go back and watch and listen. But, again, I couldn't agree more, Karen. And Sean, thanks for tuning in tonight. Class of 1982 tuning in tonight as the Stars are taking the field right now, are walking in front of the
home crowd.
Heading
down to that, wherever that contraption is down there they run through.
The big tunnel.
So Coach Barker is going to head down and get them fired up. He did a good job, I thought, today at the pep session, getting them fired up. Had a really good, like I said, good pep session about 2 o'clock today. So I think that always helps, a homecoming day when your kids are juiced up and ready to play.
Yeah, ready to go. And
hopefully we get off to a good start due to that.
again, Coach, can't thank you enough for joining me again tonight. We were at the soccer game last night. But again, can't thank you enough.
Yeah, it's fun to be back at home. We've been on the road for a couple weeks in football, haven't we? I think, what, 2 weeks in a row?
Had a couple Friday nights off.
Yeah, the Jeffersonville was down there, and then New Albany last week down there, so we get to be at home. Where are we at next week? Is Jennings at home or away?
I think next week is away.
It's away, okay.
Yes.
I'm just taking it 1 week at a time here.
Me too.
I knew it was Jennings. I just couldn't remember where it was at. So.
And here come the Stars.
BNL Stars.
See Caden Bennett down there in street clothes tonight. I didn't think he was going to play. He injured his knee in the New Albany game last Friday night.
I think they called that, a game time decision today.
Yeah, I don't think he's dressed out. And then, of course, Colton Leach is out. And then Versomley's down there hobbling around number 10. So we've got a couple kids out tonight due to injury. And I think Johnson's out for them, one of their main guys, due to injury as well. And you get to this point in time of the year, you get to week 5, you're gonna have that.
Players.
You're gonna have some injuries, and you're gonna just hope they're not severe injuries to where they're out the rest of the season. But we got the captains coming out now. I see Memphis Loudon, Colin Whitaker, Tyson Patterson, and Greg Gilbert are all out there for the Stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brody Jacobs is partnering with
Mark Henson's number 1 coming out for captain's meeting for Seymour. Number 60 is at 68. Roland Henderson, I believe it is. 34 is out there for Seymour as well. Evan Smith, the captain's meeting. We'll see what happens here. Last time we had this, I think we won it and took the ball, didn't we? That didn't work out very well that game.
Very well, did it?
We'll see what happens here. You know, like we talked about before, a lot of times you win the flip, you defer so you can get it in the second half. It's kind of changed around over time. I know the crew down here, these guys, I went out and met them at Otis Park a while ago. They're out there, a couple of them were out playing golf. They texted me earlier in the week and said, hey, where's a good place to play golf on Friday before we do your football game? I said, well, how about Otis Park? So I went out and met them on 17T, and there a couple of them.
And BNL did win the toss.
And?
Well, they didn't really say who won the toss, but BNL will receive the ball.
Okay. So we'll see how the Vincennes football crew does here tonight. Hopefully well.
That's
right. I already shared a link for them. Told them
Hey, Joey, Jackson, Mitch, thanks for the comments. I think that's a class of 1969 from Bedford, probably, I'm guessing. Not sure. Or from Seymour, maybe. I see a Seymour logo on there, so
Seymour will kick off. Who's their kicker? Do you have a number on the kicker?
Let's see.
The Stars, number 2, Dylan Niker. Number 22, Colton Staggs.
Staggs and Leach back for the Stars. Not back very deep. Look at that. They're on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, maybe he's a really good kicker. And
it's like number 22, doesn't it?
Yep.
Adrian Medina.
And Mitch is a class of 1978.
This kid's a freshman kicking the ball, too. You don't see that very often, freshman kickers.
No, you don't.
5'6", 140 freshman.
I see Leach is back into his normal position.
Kicking off, number 22, Adrian.
And here we go. How about some Friday Night Lights?
So Seymour will kick off. Medina will do the honors for the Owls. So I wonder if they just squib everything.
They might, because it looks like the Stars are ready for
looks like they're ready for an
anything.
onside. They're down in athletic position low in the front. See Rule Steel up there on the hands team. Medina.
I'd say they can get pretty tricky with the. Here we go.
Yep. Kicks to the right side over Staggs' head on the far side, and that'll roll into the end zone, it looks like. So touchback. Stars will take over at the 20. So offense for the Stars, not Memphis Loudon, the quarterback, Cal Gates at the running back spot. Cole Bailey, Dylan Nykerk, Riker Hughes, and Trace Reiners will be the 4 receivers. And then up front, you've got Klein Woodward, Garrett Hayes, Tyler Webb, Junior Ariano, and Jace, blanking the last name here, Manuel on the O-line tonight. So spread formation is typical.
Shotgun typical.
Yep, Gates behind the quarterback. See on the near side we have Nykerk. And I'm not sure who that is in the slot yet, if that's Hughes. It's a
handoff up the middle. And did not go anywhere on that run.
Did not. They were expecting, again, they're packing the box, aren't they?
Right, they expect that call.
Yep. So that is Nykerk and Hughes on the near side. So that leaves Bailey and Reinders on the far side. Split out. Second down and 10. For the Stars here early in the game. Back to pass. See what he sees. Memphis got plenty of time. Plenty of time. He's going to tuck it and run.
And he does.
He's got room.
Got a first down.
Yep. Out beyond the 35 for a first down. Good run by Memphis. Had plenty of time back there. Reed.
Great job by the O-line.
Yep, good job of the O-line. And good coverage by Seymour. He just didn't have anywhere to go with it. So first down for the Stars at the 35.
First and 10 Stars at their own 35.
I hope he has that much time all night long. If he does, he's going to do some damage tonight. Loudon with the handoff to Gates. Gates gets it up the middle, and again, they got it packed pretty good. He got a couple.
Carrying the ball, number 17, Cal Gates.
We'll give him 2, so it'll be second and 8.
By number 17, Grant Smith.
Grant Smith on the tackle for Seymour.
Second down and 8.
The thing about these games where you run the ball a lot, that clock runs the whole time. It just makes for a quicker game. We have 2 passing teams, as we saw early in the year. We were trying to pass a lot. Those games lasted a long time. And I think ball control is always important in any game.
That option.
Yeah, good read by Memphis.
Yeah, good read.
It's up to about the 41, so gain of 4, maybe 4 or 5. We'll give him 4. Third and 4 now.
Third down 3.
Two in the backfield now. I don't know who that is with Gates. Is that Nykerk maybe?
Looks like Nykerk,
I think
number
it is.
2.
Hand off to Nykerk. Nykerk up the middle, nothing there. They're just packing that middle up.
Yeah, they're expecting the run.
They are. They saw the film from last week. Really kind of went back a half yard or so on that one. So Hughes will come out to punt it away. Riker Hughes. Back for Seymour's number 7, Jack Pennington.
Back deep, number 7, Jack Pennington.
Riker. Dawson Axum's our long snapper. He will snap it to Riker. Good snap. Riker gets it away. Nice punt. Pennington takes it around the 15.
Kind of a different catch there.
Yeah, it was. He's got some room here on the near side. Gets it out to about the 35, where he's brought down by Ethan Del Fierro, it looked like.
That was made by number 25, Ethan Del Fierro.
So spotted on the 35, where Seymour will take over in their first possession.
On their own 35.
Quarterback for Seymour is Brett Perry. He's a good one. He's a good athlete. Plays basketball as well, like I said earlier.
Pretty good baseball player right here.
Yeah, just a good athlete. All the way around, 3-sport kid. They've got the spread formation as well. 2 on the far side, 1 on the near.
And he can throw it.
It's Heilman, their main receiver here on the near side. They're going to hand it off to 25. 25's not going anywhere. He's
Nope,
brought
he's
down
gonna
by
lose
Rule
yards.
Steele. Rule Steele with the big tackle. He gets the nod tonight with Bennett out in the linebacker position. And that was Wheeler, the running back, going backwards for about 4 or 5 yards. 4 yards, we'll call it. So 2nd and 14. Good job by Rule getting in there and finishing that tackle.
Trips on this side, on the near side.
Single on the other side. So they're in pass formation. Perry back to pass.
Got
He's
a
going to throw a
screen.
screen to 25.
Good
Over
defense.
over the original line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 5 or 6, call it. Wheeler was on that play with the receiver.
Might be 3rd down 9.
Yep. Staggs on the stop. Good play by Colton.
3rd down 9.
3rd and 9 now for the Owls. Looks like Reinders is going to come in for Del Fiero on the cornerback position and a probable passing down here. And cover 14.
Yeah, here's
The
Trips
main
again
receiver.
on the near side.
Heilman. So you got to watch him because I think
Yep,
that's
gonna
where
roll
they're
out.
going to roll towards him, and they are going to dump short. Just overthrew it. Good coverage there by Rule Steele on 87, the intended pass receiver. Rennekamp. So Seymour will have to punt it away now. Dylan Nykirk back to receive the punt from number 87, Josh Rennekamp. Let's see if they punt it to him or punt it away from him.
Almost got it.
Dylan has room if he catches it. Yes, he does. At about the 32, he's got room. He's got a little bit on the sideline. They hem him out of bounds there around the 43, but about an 11-yard return for Dylan. Stars will take over.
As we take this time, I want to give a shout out to the Spielmans out there watching in Batesville. They just sent me a text. I got the whole family watching and listening. So hello to the Spielmans.
Reinders and Nykirk here on the near side, along with Hughes, with Trips on this side. Gates the running back.
Referees weren't set.
Ball spotted on the 43.
Back to pass. Man, look at
Memphis
that
looking.
time.
He's got all kinds of time just under
And had
through
him open
Nykirk. He had a
too,
seam
yeah.
there in the middle, didn't he?
He did.
Just under through him a little bit.
Yep, probably kind of tried rushed it like he saw him like it was like, oh,
Right.
he's wide open.
He was
And then
open.
kinda
There was
short-armed
a big
it.
seam because they're
Yeah.
really they're taking the middle away on the run and they're taking the outsides away on the pass. So that's going to leave that seam up the middle. It looks to me like. 2nd down, Gates. Flag. It's a hold.
Yep, going to be a hold.
So Gates gets about 5, but that's going to come back. There's 2 flags there. Yeah, it's a hold.
Holding on the start.
See what the 2nd flag is. It was a hold also. So that's a big penalty. Any holding penalty 10 yards from the spot. There's the holding call by Vincennes' Mike Beasy, the legend. So the ball's going to go back to the 31-yard line where it will be 2nd and
22.
Yeah,
22.
Holding is such a big penalty.
There's another flag.
Well, they just threw it to each other.
Okay, I thought maybe there was something said there. All right. Handoff to,
Got an option.
oh, Memphis still scrambling. I think that's Memphis, isn't it?
Yes.
He kept it, didn't go anywhere. So we got lost actually a couple. So third and 24 here for the Stars, passing down for sure. Reinders, Hughes, and Nykirk. Trips on the near side. Cole Bailey split out on the far side. Gates in the running back position behind the quarterback, Loudon. Loudon's back. He's looking up the field. He lets it go. He's got Nykirk over here. Oh, good defensive play by 49, knocking that away. Just kind of hung in the air too long.
It did, yeah.
And 49 for Seymour was able to break that pass away from Nykirk.
He had a lot of room in front of him, too.
He
I'm
did,
sure he was,
yeah.
And I don't know if he was close to crossing the line when he threw it, too.
No,
so.
yeah, he may have been. Trayton McCormick was the defensive player that made the play. So it'll be 4th down now for BNL.
Yep, Hughes back to punt.
7, Jack Pennington.
Pennington, the punt receive player for Seymour. Let's see what Riker decides to do. Oh, looks like he's gonna fake it and try to run it. That didn't work out very well.
No,
I don't know if it was
not.
a bad snap. I didn't catch that, or if he couldn't.
Yeah.
But that's a big play. The
That's a huge
holding,
play.
and then that are not good here early for the Stars. That gives Seymour some very good field position around the 31-yard line.
Yeah, not sure what the call was, if that was a planned call.
I just wonder if he felt like he was going to get blocked.
That's something you call it,
So-
4th and 5, 4th and 7.
I didn't see the snap being that bad. I don't think it was exactly where he wanted it, but it was.
In the shotgun.
So 25 will run again. He's gotten a lot of action already. He's going to. Good play there
Number
by
7.
Maddox Gray. Maddox Gray picked him up, threw him down.
Number 7, Maddox Ray.
Solo tackle for Ray there. 6-yard gain, though, for Seymour. Will be 2nd and 4. The workhorse so far for Seymour has been Wheeler, Nick Wheeler, the sophomore running back. He's in the backfield with Perry. Perry, the lefty. But a handoff again to Wheeler.
Oh, he keeps it.
Oh, he did keep it. Okay.
Yep, little
Fake me
option
out. So
play.
it's going to be a 1st down, isn't it?
Number 13,
First down for the Owls.
Number 7,
Spotted on the 19, 1st and 10. So they're in the red zone now. A nice keeper by Brett Perry. Here, he had me fooled. I was looking at 25.
I
Looked
saw
at me
him
like
pull
he
it
had.
back.
Did you?
Yeah.
Your young eyes are better than mine.
I don't know about that, but I wear glasses. You don't.
So Perry with Wheeler in the backfield. 2 split out on the near side, 1 on the far. Perry's looking to pass. Perry's not a lefty, he's a righty. I thought he was a lefty. Yeah, incomplete, thrown short to number 14, Heilman. Good defense there by Tyson Patterson, I believe it was. That ball never got to the receiver.
No, it almost hit somebody in the back, I think.
Yeah.
But again, want to thank everybody for watching. If you can, hit that subscribe button. That way you get notified every time we do go live.
2nd and 10 for Seymour. Perry, the quarterback, going to hand it off to Wheeler. Wheeler's got some room up the middle. He gets inside the 15 around the 14. Still gain of 5. 3rd and 5 for the Owls.
Tackle made by number 4, Colin Whitaker, and number 90, Brett Brinson.
Whitaker and Brinson in on the stop. Brinson's got a broken pinky, I heard today at school. So he may, if he's cast it up or what he's doing.
Tough it out.
Yep. It's just one finger. You got
Tape
9
it
more,
up,
right?
tape it up.
Yeah. That's all you can really do
Put
to
a
it.
splint on it.
Buddy tape it.
Yep.
Perry looking to pass. He's going to tuck it and run.
Quarterback keeper.
Not much there.
Not much at all.
But he's pushing forward. Man, we just can't get him to the ground. He gets down to about the 10. Would it be 4th and 1? We'll see what they decide here. See if they test the leg of that kicker. It looks like they're going to. Yeah, they're bringing in a new team here. So
It looks like they're bringing in a bunch of big boys.
it does. So it looks like they're going to go for it.
Yep.
4th and 1 on the 10.
Want to stack the box up a little bit.
You need the refrigerator Perry here to run this thing, don't
you can tell
and it
they're
looks like
running
that's
about the wing
34.
tee here.
Evan Smith. They're going to give it to Smith, it looks like, and try to see if he can get his way across. And it looks like he got there.
Yeah, he's going to be close.
Yeah.
It'll be all depend on the spot here.
BNL saying he didn't get there. But
I would say he didn't. They just
Oh, he
put
did?
him on. No, he did not.
That was
Good-
close.
Great stop there.
So a big defensive stand for the Stars there inside the 10-yard line.
1st and 10 Stars from their own 10-yard line.
Yeah, great stop.
So now we're in the shadows of our own goalpost here. Let's see if we can do something to get away from that. Saw the seniors beat the sophomores last night in the championship game of Powder Puff as we were over there doing the soccer game. 6-2.
6-2,
yes.
How many safeties?
One safety and then one touchdown.
Sounds like a pretty good game.
Yeah, and then the sophomores beat the juniors pretty bad, and the seniors killed the freshmen, 48-0. So I'm sure they had fun at Powder Puff last night. Good week of activities here for homecoming week.
Pass.
Loudon back. He's got Nykirk on the near side. Nykirk breaks the tackle. And is run out of bounds around the 33 by number 6. Jackson Brock with the tackle. First down Stars on the 32.
Yeah, that's something that you don't see very often, is that much time to throw it.
No, first big play. First big play for us.
Handoff up the middle.
Is that Gates? Yeah, Gates has got nowhere to go. There's about 5 white jerseys there.
I think they're
swarming
gonna,
him.
I think they're, to start the game here, they're going to make the Stars throw it a little bit.
He still got 3 on that play. But yeah, they are. And Cal had 270 yards last week. That's the film. Usually football coaches, I've heard, trade the last 2 films, so they got to see our Jeff
especially
and
with
all
Huddle,
the games.
with
Yeah,
Huddle
so
nowadays.
easy.
I mean, you can almost watch any game you want.
So now we've got, is that Nykirk back there this time with Gates? No, it was Reinders. Oh, just overthrew.
Just
he had the
overthrew
seam
him.
open.
Yep, got to put
Riker
a little bit
ran
more
it.
air and let that just
It
let
was
him
there.
run into it.
Riker had his man beat. Just the pass just a little bit long by Memphis Loudon. Might have to go back to that later on.
Yes.
3rd and 7. They're seeing some seams and some
that middle,
places.
15 yards down
Yep.
is open.
That's the soft spot right now. Not sure what's going on here on the sideline. Okay, looks like we're calling a play. So 3rd and 7 for the Stars. 3:12 to go, first quarter. No score here at BNL Stadium. Loudon. He's going to look to pass it. Dumps it off to Gates here on the near side. Gates hit hard. Hit hard
Twice,
again.
Yeah, twice.
But he probably got a yard. But we'll have to punt it away. 4th and 6.
4th down 6.
Didn't get the number on that second hit, but
No, I think
his
it had
initials,
a 4 in front
his
of it.
initials may have been VW or something.
Volkswagen. Yeah.
Hit him pretty good.
Number 18, Riker Hughes.
Hughes back to punt. That's number 7, Pennington, receiving the punt. Trying to cut it back outside. He's got nowhere to go. He ran a long way for nothing, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Look at all those blue jerseys. There's
And
8
we got a
guys that
flag
knows a
down.
flag now.
By number 4, Colin Whitaker.
So we'll see what the flag is. It's down here after the punt.
Flag on the play.
We'll kind of hang out here to see if they'll tack it on at the end or make BNL repunt it, or
So the ball spotted about the 31-yard line. There goes the horse on the far side. They got it all put back in the trailer, and off it goes.
off it goes.
If your camera got that or not. But
Yep, see it up in your top left.
so what? Yeah, there's still no call.
Now we're going to go
Get an
back
explanation
to
here.
I think if they had too many men on the field, they get an option. BNL gets the option of moving
Okay.
it up 5
So
and
you think that's what it
repunting,
was?
or adding the 5 to the the run.
Right. Which we had at 4th, and it's been changed on the board. Are we at 4th and about 7, maybe
Yeah.
6?
6.
Holding
No,
on
walking it back.
Seymour. Decline.
Illegal participation
Legal participation is a 12.
on the Owls.
The Stars will keep the football. How about that?
Wow.
That's a big break. Their coach is not happy over there.
He wants an explanation.
He does. They come over to this sideline and give an explanation, but I think the guy on the far side is out of the mix and doesn't know what's going on. So they're going to march it forward, and the Stars will have the ball on.
Is it a 15-yard penalty? Wow.
Ooh, past midfield.
Wow.
So illegal participation. So you think that's 12? That can't be 12 because that wouldn't be a 15-yard
No,
penalty.
that's, I don't know unless some.
Oh, he's still hopping around over there. He's upset, visibly. That's a run by Gates. Gates near first down yards. I think he got it. Oh, that was Reinders. That's Trace Reinders. 17-11 look a lot alike.
Yes, it's hard to
First
tell.
down. 38-yard line.
Tackle was made by number 79, Curtis Burke.
Tyson Moore still over there. He's got to get back in the game here. Yep, Gates, nothing this time. So 79 on the stop, it looked like, which is Curtis Burke. So 2nd and 10 for BNL. Second and 9, they move the marker up. So 2nd and 9. Loudon. Gonna fake the handoff to Gates. Nothing. Tucks it. And gets close to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe lost one there.
Yeah, looks like he's right on the original
Yeah, so
line.
3rd and 10. 4 down territory, so we still got 2 downs to do something here. Well, spotted on the 38-yard line. As clock winds down here in the first half, just under a minute now to go. First quarter action, no score.
We knew it was going to be a good game.
Yeah, it has been so far. Reinders in motion. Loudon dumps it off to Nykirk. He's got a seam. Good block there by, I'm not sure who that was, but good block to give Nykirk a seam. First down, Stars about the 25-yard line now.
And at the first down,
And there's a player down for Seymour. Looks like 49, McCormick.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back during this injury timeout. And again, everybody, welcome back here to Bedford North Lawrence High School. And we were just all up here talking about that penalty, and we really don't know what happened there.
The illegal participation
yeah.
penalty. Yeah.
To us, it's a 5-yard penalty, but somehow they marked it off as 15. So, again, unsure, but we do have an injury timeout here.
Stars on the march in this drive. They've got it down to the 24-yard line where they'll have 1st and 10 when we resume play.
Yeah. Hey, Joey, thanks for the comments. 34, I believe what we were talking about, made that big hit, Evan Smith from Seymour.
So
there.
it wasn't it was Evan Smith, ES, not VW then.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But, hey, Sean, again, thanks for the. Sean, I walked by that stone bench today and thought that it looked really, really good sitting there. So But again, everybody, thanks so much for watching.
And
We are going to.
Sean, thanks for helping us out. We need all the help we can get.
Yeah, we'll be right back. We're getting a ruling here. And again, everybody, we just did some Googling, if that's what you want to call it. Illegal participation is a 15-yard penalty. But, again, we don't have a mic to figure out what the actual call was there, as the head coach for Seymour is out there getting an explanation, I believe, right now from the official. As you can tell on your screen, it's a beautiful, beautiful evening.
Good crowd here again tonight for home game number 3, week 5 of the football season. And we're going to run the clock. 42 seconds to go. Stars have it 1st and 10 on the 24 on the march. Nykirk and Gates sit down behind Loudon. Riker Hughes on the near side. Handoff to Nykirk.
Got a little option. Give it to Gates.
Quit calling it early because I messed that one up too. That was Gates.
Probably a couple, maybe one.
Yeah, about one. 2nd and 9.
Looks like the ball was out of bounds, so the clock did stop.
24 seconds or so to go. Is that what you got on yours?
Yes, I got the.
You got the official time on there?
Yep. As you don't see much huddling from the Stars.
2nd and 9 on the 23 here at the end of the first quarter. Loudon with Gates behind him. Back to pass.
Gonna
And
have
there's
a
a flag.
false start here.
False start on the Stars.
False start on the Stars.
Got a little anxious, didn't we?
Yes.
We'll back it up 5, 2nd and 14.
Second down, 14.
Gates in the backfield. Loudon's back to pass. He's had all kinds of time tonight, hadn't he? Just overthrew Reinders.
Overthrew him. He has. That offensive line is doing a great job giving him time to throw it tonight.
He's had plenty of time to get his feet set, too. It's not like he's scrambling, rolling out of the pocket. He's there. He's just missed throwing a couple balls so far here in the first quarter. Maybe he'll get it going here shortly. That would have been a tough one for Reinders on that near sideline to catch that and stay in bounds. I know you only got to get 1 foot in, but there wasn't a lot of room over there. 3rd and 14 now for the Stars.
Back to pass again.
He's scrambling. No, not going to go anywhere. So we have 4th. I'm assuming we will go for this, even though it's 4th and 14.
I think they'll let the quarter run out, think about it a little bit.
Gain of 1, 4th down.
So that ends the first quarter here at BNL Stadium. Still no score. BNL 0, Seymour 0.
We will take a break. We'll be right back. And welcome back. As we get ready here to start the second quarter.
We've had a little joke going in basketball when we play Seymour, first team to 30 wins. Because it's been that way for.
The Stars are going to kick a field goal.
They are. So that's 39 for the Stars, which is Billy Klein,
so this will be
soccer
a
player.
44-yard field goal here.
See if we actually try it or if we fake it. No, we're going to try it. He's got the distance. He just
yanked
missed it left. Over that right hash, just overcompensated and missed it left. But anyhow, going back to that joke, first team to 30 in basketball wins, and that's pretty much been the case. Tonight it may be first team to 10 in this game.
Yeah, 10, 16, 8, that 17 number.
It was 18-10 last time we played, but so far, offense has been hard to come by.
Yep, and that's something, you got to know what your kicker can do. That's probably the first situation.
Oh, well, I think it was a good call, good try. Yeah. He had plenty of distance. He just missed it left. He will not get fired this week,
no,
unlike somebody else we might know here in Indiana for missing a field goal.
Up in the Colts?
Yes.
They already fired him.
I know they did. That's my point. He will not.
Perry with the throw. Good hits. 44 and.
Rule steal there on the stop.
Let's see, what was the other number?
Pennington on the catch.
Staggs. 22.
So we get 4 on that play. 2nd and 6 from the 24. Saw they were trying out a couple different kickers for the Colts this week.
Yep. And thank you, Stephen, for letting me know that I did not change the quarter on the scoreboard.
Like I said, we need all the help we can get out there.
Yes.
Perry back to quarterback spot. Hands off the weed.
Back to pass again.
He did.
Overthrew. I'm not sure who he was going to there.
Third down.
I've been on 3 fakes now. I need to quit that. So incomplete pass stops the clock. 11:08 here to go in the second quarter. Still no score.
Yeah, basically, if you see that quarterback pull it,
Hope my eye doctor's not watching. He's going to say, hey, I need to see you back.
Right, who is that? No, just kidding.
Maybe we need to trade, and I'll take your glasses, and you can.
I don't think you want my glasses. I'm
pretty
blind.
strong.
I'm pretty blind,
right.
Yeah.
3rd and 9 now for Seymour. Perry back.
Pass.
He's looking for number 10, and he gets knocked away. Good play there by Braden Baker. Nice play by Baker to stay with that ball and knock it down to the turf.
So that will bring in Seymour to punt.
It was intended for Will Gray.
It looks like 87 will punt.
That's Rennekamp.
In the punt, 87, Joshua.
10 had that for a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah,
And Baker just said, no, you're not going to hold on to that.
Stand.
Back to the start, number 2, Dylan Nykirk.
Nykirk back to receive for BNL. Rennekamp will punt. Gets it away. Have a low squibber. I hope Nykirk, I thought he touched that.
Yeah, I thought he did
so
too.
He's got a dive on it around the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I think he thought it was going to go out of bounds, and it didn't.
Yeah, so BNL take over there. I was at North Central many years ago and had a kid do that. Didn't know that he thought it was dead.
Yeah.
And he let it go, and the other team picked it up and ran it in the end zone for a touchdown. And he looked around like, well, what happened there? I hate to say he was one of my basketball kids that was first year playing football, and he just didn't know the rules. So like on a kickoff or what have you, it's a little different. But Loudon trips on the far side. Cole Bailey here on the near side. So that's probably Reinders, Nykirk, and Hughes on the far side. Loudon looks on the right side. He's over the middle.
Oh,
almost picked off by number 1, Mark Henson. The DB had a good opportunity there to come up with that pass. Just couldn't hang on to it. 2nd and 10 now for BNL. Baker's getting some accolades down here on the sideline, and well-deserved after that defensive play. Hand off to
Nykirk. Is that Nykirk?
Yeah, I believe it's Nykirk.
Going to get 7 or 8.
Got a bunch out of
9.
that. Just kept churning. Reinders, it was Reinders. Just kept churning those legs and ended up getting 9 yards on that play.
Gain of 9, 3rd down 1.
That was 9 yards after contact, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, yeah.
So 3rd and short. He's wanting play clock reset, maybe? Yeah. 3rd and 1, BNL.
Handoff up the middle.
Yeah, we get it.
1st down.
That Nykirk on the carry. Gain of about 3, which is enough.
Tackle was made by number 51, Evan Royer. First and 10 Stars on their own 47.
Loudon.
Up the middle
Hands
again.
off to Nykirk. Nykirk over midfield to about the 47, gain of 6. 2nd and 4 for the Stars.
Curtis Burke.
Curtis Burke on the stop for Seymour.
2nd down 6.
Oh, that wasn't a very good spot. But on the 49, his knee must have been down.
Yeah.
So 4-yard gain for Nykirk. And looks like we're going to.
They've got the better view than we have.
Yeah, we're looking at this running game a lot here, aren't we? We're going to hand off again, this time to Gates. Gates just hasn't been able to get very far tonight, has he? Got a couple.
They're keying on him pretty
They
hard.
are, yep.
After
270 last week, I would be too.
Yes.
3rd and 4
3rd down 4.
for Seymour. Oh, bad snap.
He picks it up and just takes off running.
I don't know who that was that picked it up, but that was
that Gates?
Johnny on the spot there, wasn't
Yes,
it?
he was.
That could have very well been turning on the other way. So Gates, but we'll have to punt it away now, 4th down.
Yeah.
Looked like the snap hit him in the leg or something.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Back to punt 18, Riker Hughes.
So Hughes will punt to Rennekamp. Rennekamp does about everything, doesn't he?
Yes. Big kid.
Yep. So Riker, let's see if we get a good snap this time. A little low, a little, oh, good job picking that thing up off one bounce. Ball's going to come to rest and down around the 13 by Reinders. 13 or 14-yard line where Seymour will take over deep in their own territory.
1st and 10 Owls on their own 14-yard line.
I think Coach LaFree thought it hit the Seymour player.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see that.
Yeah. 1st down, Owls.
So Seymour will take over. Under 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Still no score. Perry.
Hand off up the middle. Good hit. I'm not sure who did it. 4 for the Stars.
Wheeler on the carry, but he had nowhere to go. Maddox Ray, of course.
Yep, Colin
when in
Whitaker.
doubt, call Maddox Ray's name because he's going to be right most of the time. Gain of 1 for Wheeler.
2nd down 9.
He's in on a lot of defensive plays, isn't he? Especially up the middle.
Shotgun again.
Perry back to pass. Can't find anybody, so he's going to roll out. Gilbert's in chase of him. Tries to throw it across the middle and gets batted down.
Passing complete. 3rd down.
So 3rd and 9 now. Is into the lineup for the Stars comes Braxton Brown, number 57.
Third down 9.
Third 9. It's been a field position game so far, hasn't it?
Yes. And that's maybe what it takes to.
We received the kick.
Yes, we did.
So they will get the ball to start the second half, which could be big. In a game like this, that's so important. Those big shootouts like we had last week, 45-21, it's not that big a deal. But, man, in these low-scoring games, those possessions really count. Perry scrambles. He's got somebody up the middle. It's number 7. Good play.
Good
on
play.
a tackle by Colin Whitaker, but not before Seymour gets a first down. So that was a 15-yard passing play.
First and 10 Owls on their own 30-yard line.
From Brett Perry, the quarterback, to Heilman.
Oh,
there's a hold.
Reverse.
That's a hold. Oh, yeah, I thought I saw a flag. Did I
Good
not see a
hit by
flag?
46.
Saw the reverse, but I thought I saw a flag, but I don't see it now, so maybe not.
Yeah, 46 made that hit.
46 for the Stars. Who is that? That's Reed Parker.
Yeah, great hit.
Made by number 46.
The trickery didn't work. It lost him 2, didn't it?
Yes.
Reed Parker. Loss of 2. Second down 12.
A lot of times on those you see holds, though, don't you? That's what I thought they were going to
Yeah.
call.
Usually on a reverse.
Yeah.
It's you get that
Perry back.
kind of a screen.
Oh,
He
his
fell.
knee's down.
His
His knee was
yeah.
down. They got to blow that dead.
Yep.
87.
Rennekamp would have been better off just dropping it. He lost a couple yards on that reception. Actually, probably lost 5 or 6 yards on that reception.
Yeah, third.
Klein
and-
Woodward in here to play defense now. He's not
Third
doing a lot
and
of defense this
17.
year.
Third down 17.
Ball on the 23-yard line. Third and 17 for Seymour. 5:20 to go here in the first half. Perry with 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Hands off. No, he fakes the handoff to Wheeler. He's going long over here to 7. No call. I don't see a flag.
Great defense by Staggs.
Good job by Staggs. Intended for number 7, Pennington.
Well, that'll
Staggs
be
was there to defend
another
it.
Seymour punt. Again, like you said, playing that field position game.
Yeah. I thought they might call that bump on Staggs, but
Yeah.
it was short. The pass was short, and I don't think there was any way you could
Yeah, it's hard to
call that. Yeah.
unless it's blatantly obvious.
He was in proper guarding position. The kid kind of had to come back to get it. He kind of bumped into him, it looked to me like. So good no call by the officiating crew. 5 to go here in the second. Punt away. Short punt. It's a favorable kick, though. That's the advantage of playing on the
look at that
turf.
roll.
Man, that thing will roll forever. Down to the 32 where
And
the
that's
Stars
why
will
the
take
soccer
over.
team doesn't play
No,
over here a whole
no.
bunch. But a good hit. Good punt there for Seymour. But again, everybody, thanks for tuning in tonight. If you can, hit that subscribe button. They're on YouTube, so you get notified every time we do go live.
39-yard punt for Seymour. Loudon
Back
fakes
to
the
pass.
handoff. Looking to his right. He's got Hughes. Good defensive play. 34. Nice play by 34 for Seymour. He's all over that. Good pass. Good job running the route. Evan Smith just made a good play. That's the one that made the hit a while ago, isn't it?
Yes.
2nd and 10 now. Under 5 to go in the first half. Cole Bailey on the near side. Trips on the far side. Nykirk, Reinders, and Hughes. Gates in the backfield. Reinders fakes the handoff to Gates. He's going long down the near side to Cole Bailey. Just overthrew.
No, I think he tripped. Everybody wanted a late hitter.
And it was out of, there's no way he's going to catch that and make a play on that.
Yeah.
Ball was thrown a couple yards out of bounds. So
3rd down.
Cole may have done a little acting there, too. Good job by Cole. He's good at that. He's got a little drama in him.
Now, stick around for halftime. We'll have the homecoming court presentations and then also the marching stars.
Third and 10 for the Stars.
Little option play.
Got a few, but not enough.
Not enough, yeah.
Loudon had the option to pitch to Gates, it looked like, but he kept it himself and got 5 or 6. But we will punt it away. Not keeping track of punts, but it's been a lot, hasn't it?
Well, every possession, really, right? No turnovers so far.
No, not many, not a whole lot of first downs. Maybe the first team to score wins tonight.
Hey, you never know.
Hey, well, whatever it takes. Good snap this time. Hughes gets it away. Fair catch called on the 17-yard line by number 7, Pennington. So Seymour will take over with 3:44 to go in the half.
Again, beautiful night.
Yep. Nice night, good crowd. I saw Carson Bodie down there with his lemon shake-ups. He's probably going to make a killing here tonight with these warm temperatures. He's loving it. Here in a couple of weeks, he may have to shift over to hot chocolate or something
different. Yeah, I may
different.
have to shift gears a little bit. He's probably wanting to keep it warm as long as possible.
He's definitely a beneficiary of that.
Look, a little sweep to the left.
Not much, maybe a couple yards.
Yeah.
That was made by 74, Greg Gilbert.
Greg Gilbert on the stop. 2-yard gain for Perry. 2nd and 8 as the clock continues to run here in the first half.
Trips on the near side.
Second and 8, Perry back to pass. Goes to the opposite side of the field.
Good hit,
Can't
Max
see
Ray
the
there,
number, but he
reaches.
fought his way forward. Perry got a first down. Looks like 14, Heilman. He had 12 catches coming into the night. 4 touchdowns and 265 yards. That's his first catch of the night, I believe. He's been their leading receiver with Johnson out. It's a nice thing about playing Seymour now. We don't have to. We're not going to play him again because they're in 5A and we're in 4A, so we won't see him again in the tournament, unlike last year where we did.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to hide. Just
back to pass once again. Screen play.
Screen play. And that gets him a few. Clock will keep running.
46 in there again.
Reed Parker. Braxton Brown comes in now.
Number 25, Nick Wheeler.
About 2nd and 6.
Yep, 2nd and 6 for. Out comes Rhett Brinson. Nursing a hand injury. You see it's bandaged up. That's the right hand. It's that pinky on the right side. You see him down here. 2nd and 6 for Seymour from the 33.
Oh, just
incomplete.
Through his hands.
Looking for Heilman. The pass was there. He just may have turned around a little too late to react. In comes Reinders, in comes Klein Woodward, as we're continually rotating defensive players, aren't we?
Yeah, especially with the heat.
Yes.
Got to get these kids in and out.
3rd and 6. 2:16 to go. Clock is stopped on an incomplete pass. Play clock runs down. It's now down to 9. Man in motion. Perry.
Back to pass once again.
Throws it up the middle to 14.
Oh, great catch.
Oh, man. He could be gone. Staggs may get him. Not early enough. So it's a touchdown. Nice play by Seymour as Perry's back here. He got knocked down on that play, but he's in sprint mode now. Good play by Seymour.
Yeah,
Saw the
great play.
same thing we've been looking at. They just were able to capitalize on that seam up the middle, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
I think that was zone coverage, and they moved from one area to another, and we kind of got mixed up. So the kicker, the freshman, 22, Medina, will try the extra point. It's up and it's good. Right down the middle, right into the soccer goal.
Right on top of it.
Yep. So 7-0 Seymour leads here late in the first half. 2 minutes to go. They'll kick off when we come back.
And welcome back.
So Medina will kick off after the touchdown. And Medina with the extra point. Touchdown was to Heilman. Get the yardage on that was about 65 yards maybe.
I think so. I'm not. It's
On
going to
that
get
play.
dark here for a minute on the screen, but sorry about that.
So we line up the second time they've kicked to us. We line up a little bit further back this time. Let's see if they try some trickery here or what they do. I wouldn't think they would.
Yeah, Joey, it was a great throw by Brett.
It was. Nice play, just well-designed play.
And a good catch and run.
Got Staggs with the ball on the far side, and he's brought down early. On the 26.
On the return, 22, Colton Staggs.
Just couldn't get much momentum up before the defenders were there.
With a tackle, 81.
Good special teams play by Seymour.
First and 10 stars from their own 27.
Minute 55 to go.
Stars have it on the 27.
Yeah, stick around for halftime. We'll have the homecoming court presentations, and then the marching stars will take the field.
Loudon. All kinds of time. You've got all day to do something with that thing. Oh, I don't know if he caught that or not. He bobbled. No, it was incomplete. Intended for Cole Bailey. Cole just couldn't quite come up with it in bounds. So that will stop the clock. 10 seconds on that play. Shell's yelling. He's got a lot of time back there, doesn't he? So
Got a player down. Probably some cramping.
Yep.
Again, definitely want to thank everybody for watching. Stick around during halftime. Again, homecoming court presentations as well as the marching stars. But again, hopefully everybody had a great week and getting ready for a great weekend. I believe the weather's going to be pretty good, right, Coach?
Yeah, it should be. It's going to be warm.
Playing golf this weekend?
No, well, yeah, actually I am Sunday.
Good for you.
Usually I don't. Usually one day a week on Thursdays, but I got asked to play Sundays, so I'm going to. But looks like my wife and I were talking about closing our pool down in the backyard.
Yeah, that's
like,
coming. It's that time of year.
We may want to wait another week here because it's going to be warm this week. At least the last time I checked the forecast. So I'll be able to sneak in another day or two in the pool before it gets cool again.
It is that time of year.
Tuesday and Wednesday got in the 90s. So, yeah, it's going to be warm. .145 to go here in the first half. Seymour with a 7-0 lead. Loudon back to pass.
A lot of time again.
Dumps it over the middle, incomplete.
Good hit. Great hit.
It
Not sure
was.
who made it.
Was that Hughes just couldn't come up with it after he got ran into.
Yeah, and good timing, too, by the defensive
It
player.
was, yeah. Didn't hit him too early. Say Riker's probably trying to get his wind back right now. What do you think?
Yeah, getting hit right in the back like that, it's just kind of.
3rd and 10.
Loudon getting pressured
Loudon
now.
Scrambling. He's going to, oh, nice. Did he catch that? Oh, my gosh, he almost did. That would have been big against Riker. Riker Hughes in the middle of the field. That would have been near a first down had he come up with that.
Yeah, those are the ones you need to, like, do that tip drill to yourself.
Back to the Owls, number 7.
So I think we may have had a clock controversy here. Incomplete pass stops the clock, and it ran a little. Yeah, go 132. See if he radios up to exactly what they want on the clock.
128.
128 on the clock. 128 is what they want. So 128
on the clock.
And I would think they'll get all over this and try to, since he had
you'd
the
have
problem
to
a while ago
with a minute to go.
Couldn't get a punt away. We've had a little trouble with the snap too. That was a pretty good snap. Low kick by Riker Hughes. Taken off one bounce by Seymour's number 7. He goes nowhere but backwards. Oh, he's still on his feet. Okay. And maybe wish he had gotten tackled earlier. He was doing nothing but going backwards. That was Pennington. We'll see what they elect to do. They have 3 timeouts. We have 3 timeouts.
Yeah, both teams have all the timeouts.
I don't think there was a timeout, was there?
No, I haven't seen any timeout. Hey, Joey, yeah, you're commenting about the clock there. And they did reset that, so.
1:13 to go.
Oh, we've got a flag down, which I did not see that.
I didn't either. I don't mean to complain, but I'm going to have to get some Windex for this window here because I got to keep sticking my head over here because there's double glass and they're both dirty. And that's my excuse for not seeing the ball tonight.
That's right. That's a good one. Again, we're seeing what the flag is all about. Probably a hold. That's usually what it is.
Yep, looks like it's signifying a hold on the Stars. No, is it on Seymour?
It's on Seymour.
It's on Seymour, so.
So what they'll probably do is just take it back from the end of the
yeah, I'm interested to see what we do here. See what we spot it, first of all, and what we decide to do. If we're going to use those timeouts and try to get the ball back, we're going to have good field position if we can go. If we can, 3 plays and punt.
Right.
And especially with them getting the ball in the second half. How aggressive do you want to be?
Exactly, yeah.
I think down on this end of the field, you can be aggressive. So ball on the 15-yard line for Seymour. You won't be too aggressive and give up something else, though, either, do you? Perry, quarterback, hands it off to.
No, he keeps it.
He keeps it.
I thought he had it too. He did a great job.
And they are very
faking
good
it.
at faking.
That'll be by 7, Maddox Ray.
Maddox Ray on the stop. He got out of bounds, didn't he? So it stops the clock. About 5-yard gain for, it looked like, Wheeler, the 5'8" sophomore running back. 2nd and 5 for the Owls. Hand off again
there
to
he
Wheeler.
hands it off, yeah.
Going this way. Cuts it upfield. Oh, good hit there by Rule Steele.
Nick Wheeler. Made by number 44, Rule Steele.
Great hit by Steele.
Rule laid the wood on him, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
First down, Owl.
But not before he got the first down. They're on the 30 now. 59 seconds to go.
Then out on their own 30-yard line.
Clock stopped. Since it went out of bounds. Tight formation here with their receivers on the near side. Perry looks like he may be looking left.
Putting that extra.
You're kind of isolating that left side. Let's see if he's trying to cut it up the middle again. There's a dump off to Pennington. He's got some room. They may have to use a timeout if they. Ball got loose,
out.
But it went out of bounds.
Yeah, that'll go back to where he lost
where
it.
he was. So 45 seconds still to go, and Seymour's on the march. Right around midfield, wasn't it?
Oh, looks like they're going to give it to him where he
up there,
where it went out of bounds. I always thought it went back to the.
Well, if that's the case, I throw the thing up about 20 yards in front of me every time. It act like I fumbled it.
Yeah, Bedford's going to take a timeout here.
I'm not sure of that ruling. Do you know, Aaron?
I don't. I don't know that ruling.
You would think it would be back here where he lost it, but
yeah, because I would just. But we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Founded by Randy Hawkins and Damon Bailey in 1994, Hawkins Bailey Warehouse is a full-service distribution and fulfillment company with a focus on products pertaining to the heavy-duty industry. Being centrally located in Bedford, Indiana, makes it possible for our sales and transportation teams to service Indiana, Kentucky, Illinois, and Ohio. Hawkins Bailey Warehouse stores and ships bulk and packaged products from many of the leading manufacturers in preventative maintenance supplies in the heavy-duty industry. Our product lines contain such highly regarded companies like Cummins Filtration, DA Lubricants, and Phillips 66 Lubricants. Feel free to call our office directly at 812-275-8888 and talk to one of our sales or service representatives and find out how Hawkins Bailey Warehouse can help your business today.
And welcome back.
Seymour on the 42-yard line. There's the reverse play again. Oh, and they're going to pass out of it, and he is wide open.
Wow.
Reverse,
Touchdown.
and that was a pass from number 10, their backup quarterback, Will Gray, to Pennington on a little trickery, and he was wide open.
He was.
We bit completely on that reverse, had nobody with Pennington.
Good play by Seymour.
Yeah, well-designed play there at the timeout. It helps having that second quarterback there in that reverse situation where he can make that pass. Medina in for the extra point. Up. And good.
Yeah, looks good.
Again in the soccer goal. So Seymour strikes twice here late in the first half to take a 14-0 lead. On two long plays, a 65-yarder and a 42-yarder, both passing plays.
To both number 7, right?
Yep,
He
Pennington
both,
scored both of them. I believe the first one was Pennington, was it? Or was it
I think it was.
Heilman? I can't remember which one it was now. Either way, they have 14 points. We don't have any, so we've got to get something figured out here.
That's right, and both of them have been big plays.
They have.
It's not like they've ran all over the Stars, and the Stars haven't done anything offensively tonight. But
have we been in the red zone yet?
Don't believe so.
I don't think we have
either.
We
tried
that
we
kicked.
goal.
I'm trying to think, what did we get?
44-yarder.
So where did we get to down there? We get inside the 20 or not? I guess we would have.
No, we got to the 30. He kicked it from the 34.
Okay.
This is something you might try with 35 seconds to go. You might try another big play here. And
we're back deep. We're not expecting an onside here, but who knows?
You never know here.
They've got the momentum.
Yeah.
And they just took it over here in the last couple minutes. Medina. He's going to kick it long. This time taken by Nykirk on the 10. Nykirk up the middle, and he's drugged down. There's a flag.
Down.
Oh, fumble. Ball was dead, though.
Yeah.
It was dead. So flag sits there around the 27-yard line.
I'm sure that's going to be a hold.
Yeah, I'm sure it will too.
On BNL.
So that'll put us back
Yep. I'd say the
inside the 20.
you might see Bedford trying to get to the halftime.
Yeah. Well, Seymour, how many timeouts they got? 2?
BNL has taken 1, which I did not take it away.
Is Seymour taking
Seymour
one?
has not taken any timeouts.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see.
I would think they'd be content going in 14-0.
Yeah.
We'll see what we do. No, we're going to play. We're just going to put it in the running game. Give it to Gates. Gates has got some room. Gates has got some speed. Up to around the 29.
30. So that'll stop the clock until they get the chains set. So we'll see how fast they go.
Gain of 16. 20 seconds to go. Coach Leach joins us in the press box with a boot on his left foot.
There's Reinders with
Reinders with the ball. He's got room. Breaks another tackle. Out over the 40 to the 39.
And the Stars are going to call
that could have been a flag. No call. 5.1 seconds to go. Stars marching. Pennington pushed Reinders to the ground there. I don't know if you saw that or not. Pushed him into the ground. On that tackle. Probably trying to waste some time. Ball to 39 as we come back. Who called the timeout?
BNL did.
So we did call one, so we have one left, right?
Yep. We'll be back. And you might see a ball thrown into the end zone.
Yeah, you may see a little trickery here by BNL. Well, hook and lateral, let's call it. Gates with hook and lateral. No, they're not going to do it. Okay, Memphis, there's a hold.
Yep.
So I'm sure that will, 0.2, so there's still time on the clock. Hold on the Stars, back around the 42-yard line. So that'll march it back over midfield. And there will be time for one more play.
And Stars will call their final timeout of the half.
Yeah, why not? You can't stop the clock with 0.2, can you?
Yeah, might as well take time to talk about it and see what you want to do here.
Hook and lateral. So
might as well try it.
May as well, down 14-0. They get the ball to start the second half.
See how
That's
far.
A nice trick play they had with that reverse pass.
Yeah. Yeah, they ran that probably just the way Coach
drew it up.
Yeah. Yeah, they got 6 players.
Yeah, they get them all back, don't they?
Behind the 25-yard line.
Well, if we get some steam and make some moves, but we've got to get in the end zone. Loudon's going to dump it off to Cole Bailey. Let's see what Cole can do. We got a bunch of blockers ahead of him. Cole to the 30, and he's taken down, and that'll be halftime around the 27. So we're at halftime. Seymour strikes twice late in the first half to lead 14-0 over the Stars, and again, they will get the ball to start second half.
We'll take a break, and then we'll be right back for, looks like they're getting ready for the homecoming court. Again, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. And
good evening and welcome to the BNL Homecoming Royalty Crowning 2022. The Student Council is happy to announce this year's nominees for Homecoming Court Princesses, King and Queen. First, let's meet the freshmen. Lillian Connor, daughter of Alyssa and Brent Connor. She is escorted by Gibby Evans, son of Sarah and Joe Evans. Michelle Everode, daughter of December Hignite, is escorted by Braden Michaels, son of Brady and Chastity Michaels. And Nani Key, daughter of Jennifer and John Key, is escorted by Dustin Holton, son of Troy Holton. And now your sophomore princess nominees, Sage Garza, daughter of Eliana and Troy Horner, escorted by Carson Puckett, son of Brandy Wyckoff. Jaden Jackson, daughter of Megan and Kyle Clemens, is escorted by Logan Langley, son of Rebecca and Jonathan Langley. Madeline Klein, daughter of Sharon King, Braden and Kristen King, is escorted by Reese Sims, son of Karen and Dwayne Sims. And your junior princess candidates, Madeline Spires, daughter of Shannon and Joey Spires, is escorted by Michael Kidd, son of Beth Ann Embry. Liberty Strasser, daughter of Christy and Joseph Strasser, is escorted by Jaden Duke, son of Marissa Stidham and Chris Duke. Britta Warren, daughter of Mindy and Robbie Warren, is escorted by Thomas Gaither, son of Elizabeth and Scott Gaither. And your Queen and King candidates, Lauren Anderson, daughter of Michelle and Chris Anderson, escorted by Kate Bailey, son of Autumn and Kevin Bailey. Bella Held, daughter of Kristen and Freddie Held, is escorted by Keaton Kimbley, son of Tiffany Gould and Chris Kimbley. And finally, Italy Lewis, daughter of Allison and Scott Lewis, escorted by Zane Thompson, son of Jackie Thompson. And your winners, first the freshman, your freshman princess this year is Nani Key. Your sophomore princess, Jaden Jackson. Your junior princess, Madeline Spires. And your 2022 homecoming king is Keaton Kimbley. Your 2022 homecoming queen, Lauren Anderson. Another round of applause for all of our nominees in court.
And again, everybody, as we get set here for Marching Stars.
The BNL Marching Stars. Tonight, the band will perform a portion of their halftime show, Through the Clouds. Drum major, Dr. Epping, is the band ready? Marching stars, you may take the field. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bedford North Lawrence Marching Stars. The marching band is proud to perform for you this evening and hopes for your continued support.
And again, everyone, want to thank everybody for watching right now. Looks like we are having some internet difficulties right now, but hopefully hopefully we'll get that fixed here during halftime. Got about 10 minutes left of halftime, so I'm going to take an extended break here. But again, just wanted to say thank you to everybody for tuning in, and we'll be back here in about 5 or 6 minutes, everybody. Again, thanks for watching.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies. Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money. We are located in Bedford, Indiana, and service the entire state of Indiana, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, and parts of Tennessee. Give us a call today at 812-275-4790. Founded by Randy Hawkins and Damon Bailey in 1994, Hawkins Bailey Warehouse is a full-service distribution and fulfillment company with a focus on products pertaining to the heavy-duty industry. Being centrally located in Bedford, Indiana, makes it possible for our sales and transportation teams to service Indiana, Kentucky, Illinois, and Ohio. Hawkins Bailey Warehouse stores and ships bulk and package products from many of the leading manufacturers in preventative maintenance supplies in the heavy-duty industry. Our product lines contain such highly regarded companies like Cummins Filtration, BA Lubricants, and Phillips 66 Lubricants. Feel free to call our office directly at 812-275-8888 and talk to one of our sales or service representatives and find out how Hawkins Bailey Warehouse can help your business today.
Monday, we're back. It's Shannon.
And Deb.
Monday. Yeah, I know. Monday. We've all got to go to work. We all got to do something. So we're going to play all your favorite music, and Deb's going to give you entertainment news and make you a winner, right?
I'm going to try.
All right. Monday morning, 6 a.m., we'll be back. You going to be here?
I'll be here.
I'll be here. Literally all of Lawrence County will be here.
That's
Where?
right.
Fun 90.1 WBED. We'll see you Monday morning.
And want to welcome everybody back here to BNL Stadium as we get set here for the second half here as Seymour leads 14-0. Aaron Harrells, myself, Coach Jeff Heinen want to welcome in Charlie Tidd, assistant coach here for the Stars and statistician, if that's what you want to
That's fine. Yes.
call yourself. But he's going to go over some stats here for us that we had in the first half for the Stars. Unfortunately, we do not keep the Seymour stats. But, Coach, what do we got?
Thanks, Aaron. The Stars have a total of 174 yards, 104 of those on the ground, 70 through the air. Memphis Loudon is 4 for 14 with a total of 70 yards. The ground game, we've got Cal Gates, 8 carries, 25 yards. Trace Reinders, 3 carries, 51 yards, so he's had a little success there tonight. Memphis Loudon, 5 carries for 18 yards. And Dylan Nykirk, 3 carries for 8 yards. On the receiving, we've got Nykirk, 2 catches, 37 yards. Cal Gates, 1 catch for 1 yard. And Cole Bailey with 1 catch for 32 yards. On the defensive side, we've got Rural Steele leading the way with 5 tackles, 1 of those for a loss, and he's also got a forced fumble. Colin Whitaker with 3 tackles and Maddox Ray with 4. So hopefully in the locker room we make some adjustments and come out and put some points on the board the second half.
Yeah, I know, we talk about those yardages on the offensive side, and most of those came there in that last 55 seconds or whatever that we had the ball. But, Coach, any thoughts for you?
No, just 2 big plays that Seymour was able to make on us there late in the first half. They had the 65-yard strike over the middle, and I think it was it Pennington, I believe it was, on that reception from Perry. And then
I think the other touchdown was by 14.
Yeah, it was Heilman, I believe, off the pass from Will Gray, the backup quarterback. He's got listed as QB on here. So, 2 big plays have been the difference in the game. So hopefully in the second half we turn it around. We get a couple big plays ourselves.
Yeah, and the Stars got to get something going on offense. Their defense is playing really well, and just got to get something going on offense. Memphis, we've talked about it all, pretty much the entire game. Is he's got all night to throw back there.
They're letting him sit in the pocket, aren't they?
Yeah, Coach Barker is a great X and O guy. He's great at making adjustments. So, I've got confidence in him that the Stars are going to come out the second half and look like a different ball club. So,
yeah, and that's what they've done the last 2 games. They've got 2 wins. Really, in that Jeffersonville win, they were down 18-0, and then won 19-18. Didn't allow and put some points on the board, and then last week was just kind of a runaway, really. So
Coach does a good job of letting him know tell the kids that he believes in them. So even when they are down like that, it gives them confidence that they've still got people behind them. So. But on a side note, Aaron, I want to thank you guys for what you do here. I know the community really appreciates this, for people that aren't allowed to, not being able to make it to the games, and, some BNL alumni or people that's moved away and aren't able to be here. So, I speak on behalf of the community, and we really appreciate you guys. You do a great job.
Well, thank you so much, and we appreciate what you do. You sit next to us and help us out, with the rules and all this other stuff, but I know you got to get back to what you do, but thanks for taking the time, and we appreciate it very much.
And thank you. I want to give a shout out to my wife. This past Wednesday, we were married for 26 years, so she's put up with me, so she's a saint.
Well, I got you by a year, my man.
Happy anniversary to you.
And I love you, babe.
Wife.
Thank you.
But again, Coach, just looking for some adjustments here.
Yeah, and like you said, I think a good analogy was, Jeffersonville, we were down 18-0 at halftime. We turned around, won 19-18. So there's still a lot of football left to be played. We'll kick off to Seymour. They have the momentum. They got the momentum there in the second half. You could see they came out with, excited as they ran out onto the field and even taunting a little bit to our student section. So we'll see if we can take that momentum away from them. We need to do that here. But, it was 0-0 for how long? To about the 5-minute mark. So, a lot of things can happen in a football game or a high school athletic event when you're dealing with 16, 17-year-old to 18-year-old kids. So there's still a lot of time for things to change, and hopefully we can make that happen here in the second half.
Yeah, want to give confirmation to that ruling where the fumble, they fumbled it forward, and I was saying that it should go back to where he fumbled it because he fumbled it forward. And
that's college and pro, isn't it?
That's different. High school football is you get it where it went out of bounds.
So pro and college is where
where it comes back. You cannot fumble it forward at that. But I definitely, again, want to thank all of you. Definitely want to thank all of our sponsors for making these live streams possible. They'll scroll on your screen for the rest of the night. You'll hear some ads from some of them. But as we get set here,
you don't have any scores here at halftime from other games, do you?
I don't. I didn't really look. I was worried about getting the homecoming court.
I didn't look anything up.
I did not either.
So Klein will kick off here, Billy, to start the second half.
First kickoff of the game.
Kick it deep.
For him, right?
Yes, it is. Taking around the 10. And good job by the Stars swarming the kick return. Heilman. So Seymour will take over on the 19.
First and 10 Owls on their own 20-yard line.
That's a good spot. So get it on the 20. Perry. Wheeler in the backfield with him. Trips on the far side. Oh,
that
that's
was almost a false start.
No doubt
yeah.
it was. It had to be called. Somebody missed the count.
Yeah. Usually when that happens, when everybody goes and the center doesn't, that one's on the center.
That was on the center, yes. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 15 for Seymour here early in the second half. Seymour leads 14-0 in this Hoosier Hills Conference matchup.
First down, 15.
We haven't talked about the conference yet, but
no.
BNL's 2-0. I think we did a little bit early.
I think East is 2-0.
Columbus East is 2-0. Seymour is 2-1 with that big win last week against Floyd. They lost to Columbus East and also beat Jeffersonville on a last-second play. Screen pass to the far side. We can't see. You see a number on that?
Reception number 14.
14, Heilman.
Yeah, 14.
Tackled by number 14, Brayton Baker.
Had a wall set up there to block, didn't they?
Yeah, it looks like a gain of
maybe 3. No, that'd be more than that.
8.
They were, yeah,
gain
about
of
8. 3 plus 5 is 8. So 2nd and 7 for the Owls. Perry, hands off to Wheeler. Wheeler's trying to come this direction. Good play, good hit by Baker, and
who's that, Staggs?
Staggs, yep. Staggs was the first one in there. So they got a few there. Wheeler got probably 5 there. 3rd and 2 for Seymour. Big down for them. Big down for us as we'd like to get some good field position here to start second half.
Good defensive stop to start the half. And, you know, Seymour's thinking about the other thing. Boys, we need to go score.
Yep. 2 split out on both sides. Perry back. Perry's going to roll left. Perry looks like he's going to run it. And
going to get the first down. Yeah, they're going to give it to him. Yep. Yeah, usually when you see him stop the clock, it's going to.
Gilbert on the stop, but Seymour will continue to march from the 31, 1st and 10 for them.
Yeah, also want to give a shout out to Mitchell tonight, opening up their.
Oh, they get to play on their turf, are they?
Their first home game.
Week 5, they finally get to play on it, huh?
Yep. So.
It'd be nice for them. I tell you what, this turf is something else. The things that I see our kids here at school do on it, not just the football teams, but, you know, baseball, softball, and PE classes, and we've talked about that before, but all the stuff during homecoming week, kickball tournament over on the softball field. So it's being utilized, that's for sure.
Yeah, I want to also talk about trivia coming up between the 3rd and 4th quarter. Get you a free dozen cookies from Magic Morning Bakery here in Bedford.
We're talking about marketing and entrepreneurship class, so this comes up with Magic Morning because he does a good job marketing.
Should have Andy come in and talk.
I should. So gain of 6 on that play for Seymour, that run play.
But again, between the 3rd and 4th quarters, we'll have some trivia and a chance to win some dozen cookies from Magic Morning. Last week, or 2 weeks, was it 3 weeks ago? But I forgot.
Perry.
Oh, great stop by the Stars.
13, Brett Perry.
Gained a couple. Rule Steele again. They said Rule had 5 tackles at halftime. Sophomore. Max Ray was 4. So that's Rule's 6th. 3rd and 2 for Seymour. They just had this situation a while ago and got the first down with a run by the quarterback, Perry. Let's see what they opt to do this time. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far.
Handoff up the middle.
Wheeler. I don't think he's going to get there.
Nick Wheeler.
And we'll see where they spot it.
There's any way they give him that one.
Tackle was made by number
they did.
50.
Oh, man. Didn't think he got there.
First down, Owls.
Ooh,
wow.
That was close.
Yeah,
that didn't even measure. No, it didn't measure.
Whoa. Somebody dropped something from upstairs.
I think somebody was upset on that call is what I think happened. Something got thrown from the press box, top of the press box. 8:40 to go. Second half here, third quarter. Perry, back.
Oh.
Incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Second down.
And they have Pennington over here. Luckily, we have Staggs defending him, but they had a one-on-one isolation here with Pennington.
Oh, looks like we got, not sure what that is. Something, I'm not sure.
Something off the Sputnik, maybe.
Yeah, something off the satellite dish or something fell off.
Google Sputnik if you don't know what it is.
Oh, back to pass. Good handoff.
Perry.
Oh, great
Nice play up the middle again into the seam, and that looks like that's the number 10, Will Gray. Another big play for Seymour up the middle of the field. Maddox Ray on the stop. Owls will have it on the 36-yard line.
I have a feeling this is part of somebody's huddle camera.
Think so?
Yeah.
So you don't think it came from the Sputnik, huh?
Well, could. I don't know. It's plastic, so.
8 minutes to go.
Handoff up the middle.
Good run by Wheeler. I believe that's Wheeler. Yes, it is.
The tackle was made by number 4, Colin Whitaker.
Yeah, so first down, Owls.
First down, Owls from the Stars, 20-yard line.
Bend but don't break, guys. That's what we've got to have here. We've got to find a way to get this ball back and not let them get a third score lead. 25 Wheeler up the middle, and he's got room, and he's down just outside the 10.
Nick Wheeler. Tackle made by 85, Dawson Axum.
2nd and 2.
Gain of 8, second down 2.
Well, you can just tell they've got a little swag to them right now. Seymour
Yes, they
does.
do.
They're confident and a lot of belief in themselves. Perry's going to run it to the right side, hit hard by Staggs. Also in on the play was Braden Baker.
Made by 22, Colton Staggs.
And again, running that ball just runs that clock down. They're going to give them a first down.
First down and goal. Or right at, it's got to be goal.
Yeah, it's on the 10.
Yeah, it's on the 10. So for Seymour. Again, we need to find a way to keep them out here.
Yeah, got to have a big.
Don't want to get to 3 scores.
Goal line stand here.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot to come back from.
It is. I know we did it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
but
you're right. You're right.
But it's still a lot. And up to 33, and he's going to be in. So that's number 33, Cam Wheeler, the junior running back.
In for the conversion attempt, 22,
Medina will get a chance for the extra point once more. See if he can put it on top of that goal for the third straight time. I'm talking about the soccer goal. He's 2 for 2 doing that.
Might be what he's aiming at.
Oh, they drop it. Drop it. It gets in the end zone or right near the end zone. There goes a helmet. That was
down.
A wild play. So we keep him out. Never know. That could be the difference maker.
That could be. You never know. That's
6:25 to go here. Third quarter. Yeah, you never know. I mean, you always take every break you can get.
That's right.
We're going to take a break here. We're going to stay.
We'll take a break.
Okay, so
We'll be back.
6:25 going to third. Seymour 20, BNL 0.
And welcome back here.
Kicking off, number 22, Adrian Medina.
Again, we will have trivia, BNL Live trivia after the third quarter. I think I got a pretty good question. We'll see. Oh, there you go. Sorry.
You do have a good question. Medina will kick off here after the touchdown by the Owls. Back for BNL is Nykirk and Staggs. The freshman puts the foot to it. And it's going to go to Colton Staggs on the far side around the 13-yard line. Colton's got some steam up and gets out to
about the 40, 39,
34 maybe. 34-yard line. And there's VW, as we've called him tonight, on the stop on special
Evan
teams.
Smith, that's right.
Evan Smith. He's been their defensive MOP, that's for sure. So the Stars will take over. Just need to get some momentum.
Handoff up the middle.
Gates. It looks like Gates. I don't know. Ryder's had a heck of a good first half on the ground. Gave to Gates there.
Yeah,
Gates.
looks like a gain of 6 or 7.
Yeah, good run.
That way by number 6, Jackson Brock. Gain of 7, second down, 3.
So Gates on his 9th run gains 7 yards. That puts him at around 32 yards on the night.
Another handoff up the
again,
middle.
and that's a first down. Assuming that's Gates. Yep. Gain of probably 4 or 5 there.
Smith. And that's the first down, Stars.
This is 10th carry of the night.
First and 10 Stars from the road, 46.
We're kind of forced into playing fast now, aren't we?
Yeah, you almost have to. Stars still sticking to that run game. Another handoff up the middle. Is that Gates again?
I believe so. Yep. So 3 straight running plays by Gates. 5-yard gain that time.
One thing that I see with the Stars is they run up the middle quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, center tackle, tackle guard, don't we? Those holes.
Yeah. Another little option here.
Yeah, Loudon's going to tuck it and go the other direction with it. He's got some room over there. He's quick. Runs out of bounds around the 35, so our first down. Good run by Memphis. I don't know if that was a broken play. It looked like a broken play, didn't it?
I'm not sure either what that was. He I don't know if he saw something that just he didn't like and turned around.
So that's
I played with a quarterback that did that a lot.
Really?
He was faster than everybody else, so.
Again, he's going to keep it. He's seeing something.
Middle. Yeah, he's running that option and seeing something that.
I think they're biting on that pitch, and he's got the middle. So gain of 6 there by Memphis. That's his 7th carry for around 39 yards we have him for. .4:15 to go here in the third quarter.
Up the middle with Gates.
That's Gates. Gates has stood up.
It gets hit there at the end for another couple yards and a first down.
Tackle made by number 6, Jackson Brock.
Yep, they gave the first.
And that's the first down. Stars.
So we've gone to the running game. It's paying off.
Stars from the Owls, 26.
It's been all Gates and Loudon so far, hasn't it?
Yes.
Second half. Somebody else in the backfield there.
Carrying the ball, number 2, Dylan Nyker.
It's Nykirk. Nykirk, I'm not sure he got very much there. Maybe a yard.
Second down, 10.
Nothing. They're not going to give him anything. So 2nd and 10. Loud back to pass. He's got somebody on the far side.
Oh, and he caught it.
Great catch. Over top of the defender. Riker Hughes, that's who it was. We couldn't tell on that far side.
Could not tell.
But Riker just went over that defender and said, give me that.
Yeah. Good job, Riker Hughes.
So good job by the Stars using the run game to set up the pass game that drive. And that we got an isolation over there. Riker had a little bit of size and jumping ability, was able to get up and get that thing. So let's see if we can convert the extra point. Oh, it's blocked. So Seymour gets in there and gets a block on the extra point.
And the kick is no good. And the score.
So it's 20-6. So good scoring drive there by the Stars.
Good drive by the Stars. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Seymour leads 26. And welcome back.
So BNL, after scoring on I'm not sure what the distance of that play was. Do you have any idea?
Probably close to 25 yards, 30 yards.
25 to 30 from Loudon up to Riker Hughes. And cuts the Seymour lead from 220 to 6. Billy Klein will kick off. Back for the Owls are Heilman, 14. And Logan Shelley, number 2. The kick, good kick. That's going in the end zone.
Yes, it did.
Will come out on the 20.
No return. First and 10 Owls on their own 20-yard line.
Great kick. And again, sorry for all the internet issues. I'm hoping to get those fixed here in the next couple weeks. But we're going to keep going and see what we can do here.
Just over 3 minutes to go in the third. Seymour with the ball. Perry out in the flats.
Pass complete to number 10, Will Gray.
To Will Gray.
Tackle was made by number 14, Brayden Baker.
Baker on the stop. Gain of, looks like 4.
Down 5.
We'll give him 5. 2nd and 5 for the Owls. Yeah, it's on the 25. It was on the 20, so a 5-yard gain. Perry with Wheeler back in the backfield with him. He's going to hand off to Wheeler. Wheeler's going to fight forward for about a gain of 3.
Carrying the ball, 25, Nick Wheeler. Tackle made by number 4, Colin Whitaker.
Whitaker on the stop, so Seymour will have it.
Gain of 4, third down 1.
Third and a long one.
And again, everybody, sorry for the internet issues that we are having. Kind of dropping some whole bunch of frames right now, but apologize. It's kind of out of our control.
And off again to
Yeah,
Wheeler.
25.
Wheeler's got some room
Yeah,
on the
he
left
does.
side. Cuts back. He's over midfield.
25.
First down for Seymour.
Nick Wheeler. First down Owls. Tackle was made by number 14, Braden Baker.
Braden Baker on the tackle. Seymour's content to keep that thing on the ground and use that play clock, aren't they?
Yes.
Shorten the game with the lead. Wheeler again.
Little counter play.
Wheeler is running hard, gets out to the 35-yard line.
Another first down, Owls.
15-yard gain on that one.
Tackle made by 14, Braden Baker. First
Baker
down,
again on the tackle. Minute and a half to go in the third. Seymour with the ball leading 20-6. First and 10 on the 35-yard line.
Handoff to 33.
To the other Wheeler. That's Cam Wheeler.
33, Cam Wheeler. Start was made by 14, Braden Baker.
Baker again on the tackle. Gains about
Second down,
2 on that play. Second and 8 for Seymour. Kind of going to our playbook here. Run, 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 run. I got a feeling they're going to have to throw a pass.
Yeah, they're gonna
because they're trying to lull us to sleep with the run and then break a long pass. Probably up the seam, I'm betting. That's where they've had their success tonight, isn't it?
Yes.
Play clock down to 4. Perry out the flats here, incomplete, intended for Gray.
third down.
So 3rd and 8. Perry goes to the sideline to get a play. And they're going to third and 8 here, 4 down territory. So they've got 2 plays probably to get the first. I don't think they'll punt or try a field goal at this part of the field.
.21 seconds to go.
Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. Blitz. Perry drops it, picks it up.
And goes nowhere. Kind of loses yards.
Yeah, he did, but lucky to get that thing. We're lucky.
Yeah, that might be the end of the third quarter here.
Yeah, it will be. So that'll end the third with Seymour leading BNL 20-6. And we will change ends of the field when we come back.
And that's the end of the third quarter with the score, Seymour 20, BNL 6.
And again, it is that time. BNL Live Trivia. Get set here for the fourth quarter. But again, definitely want to thank all of our sponsors. The winner will receive a dozen cookies from Magic Morning Bakery here in Bedford. So the question is, last weekend I hosted a tailgate show up at IU for the Eye Association and got to interview this person. But who was, and oh, sorry, the winner, you have to leave a comment in the comments on YouTube to win. The first one that I see that comments the correct answer will be the winner. But who was the quarterback for the 1967 Rose Bowl Indiana University team? Who was the quarterback for that football team? 1967 team. So they played in 1968 Rose Bowl. So the first person to comment with the answer will win a dozen cookies. No one's commented yet.
Perry back, looking long, and that's what we were worried about right there. Yep,
Touchdown.
Lulled us to sleep with the run, went over the top with the pass, and worked it perfectly. Perry to Pennington.
Touchdown, Seymour.
So another big strike for Seymour. Medina to kick the extra point.
Steve Sprinkle with the win for the trivia.
Medina.
Kick up and
good. Low kick, but it's still.
And the score, Seymour 27, BNL 6.
Gets them a point. So 27-6 now.
Yeah, 27-6.
They're good after timeouts or breaks, aren't they? Man,
Yes.
that's a couple times they've scored after they've had some time to think about it.
Yes, and we do have a winner here for the BNL Live Trivia. Steve Sprinkle with the win. Harry Gonzo was the quarterback for the Indiana Hoosiers that played in the 1968 Rose Bowl, but it was the 1967 Indiana Hoosiers. And the player of the game, O.J. Simpson.
Really?
Yep. The Hoosiers lost 14-3 in that one, but I
playing against him. I
host a tailgate show for the Eye Association up at IU. We're hosting one again tomorrow on my YouTube channel, AWH Media, as some of you are watching on there right now. But last week was the 55th reunion of that team, and got to interview a bunch of them for 2 hours. So if you want to watch that, head on over to the YouTube channel. Again, that's AWH Media, and check that out. And again, we'll be live tomorrow from up there talking to some more players.
Who do they play tomorrow?
Western Kentucky.
Okay. What time's that kickoff?
Noon kickoff, so we'll go live for the tailgate show right around 10. Short kick here.
We'll be at the golf course for the girls' golf sectional, starting them on number 1 tee tomorrow morning.
Oh, just got his shoelaces there.
Yeah. Good return by Staggs to the 34-yard line.
So Steve Sprinkle, head on over to Magic Morning Bakery and talk to Andy Fortner and get your free dozen cookies.
Loudon, back to pass. He's got all day. He's going long, looking for Nykirk. Almost intercepted.
Almost. He was right there, too.
Yeah, he was. That almost picked off by Mikey Wright, 18. He had it in his hands, just couldn't come away with it. Had Nykirk outsized a little bit there. There's Cam Terry replacing Reinders. Reinders will take a break. Loudon.
Handoff up the middle again.
Gates. Maybe a yard.
Carrying the ball, 17, Cal Gates. That'll be my number 71.
3rd and 8 for BNL. Trailing here with 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Trailing 27-6.
Loudon back to pass.
Chucks it towards the sideline.
Yeah, just tries to throw it away and does.
Fourth down.
So 4th and 8. So we're going to send out the punt team. Offense is just sputtering, isn't it? We had a good drive the last time, but we've sputtered a lot here tonight. And reverted back to where we were the first 2.5 games, it looks like, doesn't it? So Loudon will punt it away. I'm sorry, Hughes will punt it away. And it looks like Seymour's just going to stay away from it.
Smart.
Yep.
No return.
Down on about the 28, where Seymour will take over 1st and 10. And I'm sure they're going to milk that clock, keep it on the ground, have 2 hands on the football.
Yeah, that's.
And use that play clock as long as they possibly can.
First and 10 Owls on their own 23.
So play clock starts at 20. Is around 20 right now.
I'd
I bet they
right.
take
We're
a little
gonna
while
get a heavy
here.
dose of the
They got
Wheelers.
A little quicker snap than I thought.
Carrying the ball, 25, Nick Wheeler.
Nick Wheeler on the carry.
Tackle made by number 8, Camden Terry.
Camden Terry in on the stop. So gain of 3.
Gain of 3.
Second and 7 for Seymour. Play clock is at 37.
Yeah, they're going to let that just tick away.
Yeah, why wouldn't they? They're taking their sweet time in the huddle, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, there's no hurry.
I'm not sure
Right
they're
now,
talking about
is it
football right now.
just
as
under
much
10
time
minutes.
Okay, they finally break. Down to 12 on the play clock. Perry, the quarterback. Hands it off to Wheeler.
Carrying the ball, number 33, Cam Wheeler.
Cam Wheeler that time.
Down made by number 46,
Reed Parker on the stop. And BNL will use a timeout.
Yep, they'll use one of their 3 timeouts.
Timeout Stars.
We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies. Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money. We are located in Bedford, Indiana, and service the entire state of Indiana, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, and parts of Tennessee. Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
And welcome back.
A lot going on tomorrow. Girls golf sectional, as I mentioned. Cross country's on at an invite. JV and freshman football over at Seymour. Both soccer teams play Jeffersonville, one home, one away. I think it's the
And he goes out of bounds.
boys away and the girls at home. But yeah, he did. I don't know how wise the move that was. Maybe
Oh,
slide.
we've got a flag, got a holding call
That's a break.
on Seymour.
Holding on the Owls.
Yeah, that helps Coach Barker not to use one of those timeouts. As being down 21 right now, you almost have to use them this early to stop that clock.
I'm really surprised they haven't gone deeper into the play clock than they have.
Yeah, well, now that the clock does not start. Oh, it does.
Third and a bunch, we'll call it. It's too much addition for this time of the night.
It's too late for that.
Perry Looks over the middle. He has a receiver. I believe that's Pennington.
And was fighting 3 or 4 BNL players there.
Pass complete to number 7, Jack Pennington.
So now, is it 4th? Yeah, it's 4th down. In comes the punt team for Seymour. 8:37 to go in the 4th quarter.
One thing you might do here is just take a delay game and run that all that, 10 more seconds off. And oh, he's going to use a timeout here.
Is he?
He's standing right next to the official.
Yep, he is. Get down to 1, and right there they're going to, no, they snapped it. Snapped it at 1. Punt is away. Nykirk's going to probably try to pick this up. No, he doesn't. He runs away from it. So
I think he tried to call a timeout.
Just didn't get it, huh?
No, they did not give it to him.
That's where you give that official a little warning. Hey, I'm going to call one at 1 here. Be ready.
Yeah.
Don't just call it at 1.
Sally, we will not be broadcasting the golf match tomorrow. Since that is an IHSA event, the IHSA puts a pretty strong hold on those events.
They do broadcast the state finals, and hopefully our girls will get there. It's 18th hole. I watched some of it last year, and the background was like birds tweeting, and some coming in on 18. It was expected a little bit more than what we got, but
not sure what's going on here.
I think Paul Notting needs to hire the 2 of us to go up and do that.
Yes, they do.
Put in a plug.
Oh, it looks like they did not stop the clock, so they're talking about how much time to put on.
That's what it is. So I'm sure they'll yell up what they want on the clock.
Okay. Putting some time back on the clock here, 7:55.
BNL takes over. Ball spotted
But
on
they
the
should hire
32.
us.
Yeah, they should.
We can be pretty mobile, and we've done it before.
We've done it at Otis.
Good job to get out of bounds.
Can I be David Faraday again?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah.
I just need to get the accent down.
Yes. Yeah. Especially with the new internet we're getting, it's going to be very, very mobile. It'll be hard with all the trees up at Prairie View, but
true. Yeah, they have a few, don't they?
Yes.
2nd and 7 from the
All
35.
day to
Loud has
throw.
all day. Finds Nykirk in the middle of the field. Nykirk to midfield.
And that
First
clock,
down.
Yeah, the clock stops.
And that's the first down.
And that's an athletic play by that referee to catch that. He's a youngster. Coached against him back in the day when he was at North Knox. Played basketball at North Knox.
Loudon back to pass.
Looks to the near side. Has,
Not
who is that? Reinders. Reinders on close to the 40-yard line. So we're playing hurry-up offense. 41
Yeah,
was
he
spotted.
did not get out of bounds.
2nd and 1 clock will continue to run.
Yeah, 2nd and 1.
Under 7 minutes to go.
One where you might see a handoff here.
Loudon fakes the handoff. Back to pass. Scrambles to his right. Oh, that.
Yep, still got to be in a hurry here,
Yeah,
boys.
it's going to be, clock's going to keep running.
Yep.
So
That'll be
3rd and about 6 now after a 5-yard loss.
3rd down, 5.
PA announcer and I have been off on our numbers tonight a lot.
Gotta go.
6:20 to go in the game. Loudon with the snap from center.
Got a
Goes
screen
up over
play.
the top screen to Cal Gates. Cal Gates has it in the 35.
And that's going to stop the clock for the first down.
The ball inside the 35 to around the 32-yard line for BNL. Still 6 minutes to go. BNL trails by 3 scores. Loudon, quarterback, looking. Goes deep to the end zone to Nykirk and overthrew. Down went the pylon. So that will stop the clock at 5:49. 2nd and 10. Ball spotted on the 32-yard line. Don't want to get the cart ahead of the horse here, but do we if we score here onside? Is it too early for that? I think so.
You might try like a little
Squib.
trickery.
Yeah. Hopefully we have to worry about that.
Oh, Nykirk
Drop off to Nykirk from Loudon. Nykirk's got room over on the far side.
And he's got the first
Brought down inside the 20. Clock will stop. Set the chains.
And they run it pretty quick.
There's Evan Smith again on the tackle.
BW. Right?
BW, we've named him tonight.
That's right.
Clock now running. Hand
Hand
off to Gates.
to Gates, trying to catch him off.
Yep. That's going to waste some time. So are we going to use one, or what are we going to do here? No?
I think they're going to call plays, save those 2 timeouts.
Yeah, I do too. I'd save them for defense.
Yeah. Is that what you do? On
Yeah,
the,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. 5:10 to go. Stars on the 16-yard line. Threatening
Loudon.
to score. Drops it off over the head of Gates. Now, was that? I guess it was a forward pass. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 8. Clock stops. Got plenty of time to set this play up. 5:02 to go. Loudon.
Oh, it got tipped.
Cole Bailey there, but it got tipped at the line, didn't it?
Was it 12 on the tip?
So 12. I don't see a 12 on the roster.
Or 17 maybe? Yeah, 17.
17's Grant Smith, probably so a linebacker. So 4th and 8. And of course we will go for it. Field goal does us no good at this point. Loudon looks, goes for the end zone. Knocked away. Great defensive play by.
That was 18.
18. Mikey Wright. And that was an intended pass for, who was the receiver there? I can't see who that was.
Hughes.
Was that
Hughes,
Riker?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing Riker could have done about that.
No,
they
that
just made
was
a
just
great defensive play. Went with the outside hand. So Seymour will now take over, and once again they will work that clock.
Yeah, I want to give a congratulations out to Mitchell tonight as home opener on their field.
They win?
Got a win tonight. They won 50-0.
Who they beat?
I don't
Crawford County?
know. I don't know who they played tonight. And a run up the middle. Gain of about 4 or 5 there.
I'm going to Google it, but I'm betting it's Crawford County.
Second made by number 1, Colton Leach.
No, Leach is not out there. He better not be out there.
Correction, 7,
Maddox Ray.
Gain of 4, second down 6.
I can understand getting confused. I got confused with him and Reinders one night.
They did, Crawford County.
I figured that's who it was when you said 50-0. Crawford struggled a little bit in football.
Hand off.
That's a school.
Cut it up the middle.
Didn't have football for a long time, much like Silver Creek didn't have it for a long time.
And he's going to gain about 5, and BNL will call another timeout here. So they have used 2.
3rd and 1 when we come back.
Yeah, we'll take a break.
Timeout Stars.
Founded by Randy Hawkins and Damon Bailey in 1994, Hawkins Bailey Warehouse is a full-service distribution and fulfillment company with a focus on products pertaining to the heavy-duty industry. Being centrally located in Bedford, Indiana, makes it possible for our sales and transportation teams to service Indiana, Kentucky, Illinois, and Ohio. Hawkins Bailey Warehouse stores and ships bulk and package products from many of the leading manufacturers in preventative maintenance supplies in the heavy-duty industry. Our product lines contain such highly regarded companies like Cummins Filtration, DA Lubricants, and Phillips 66 Lubricants. Feel free to call our office directly at 812-275-8888 and talk to one of our sales or service representatives and find out how Hawkins Bailey Warehouse can help your business today.
And welcome back. Up the middle, going to be a first down.
Probably Wheeler. I don't know. Was it Perry?
Carrying the ball, number 13.
No, Perry.
Was Perry?
Yep, he kept it. Quarterback keeper.
Parker. First down, all.
Bloomington South beats Terre Haute South tonight, 38-0. Owen Valley over Northview. I think that's tonight, 28-7. Wheeler, 25.
Carrying the ball,
Stayed in bounds. 3 minutes to go in this one.
See some substitutes coming in for the Stars defensively. In comes Gabe Nelson, the junior.
Yeah, Stars have
Play
one
some Maddox.
timeout left, I believe. Yeah, sometimes up at the IU tailgate, the internet just does not work.
Really?
There's just too many people and
Yeah.
just a congested area. So if it is not live tomorrow, I'll post it later.
Perry keeps
right
it
up the middle.
Yep, he's going to run it straight up the middle.
Carrying the ball, 13, Brett Perry.
So third and short now for Seymour, as the clock continues to tick. Third and 2 or 3.
By number 8.
Yep.
Camden Perry.
Cam Terry on the stop.
Gain of 7, third down 3.
Now down to 2 minutes to go here.
Another player coming in for the Stars. That looks like Driven Axum, the freshman, will replace Whitaker, as well as Gibson Crane, the freshman, will replace Braxton Brown. Get some youngsters in here. Varsity experience on homecoming night.
High snap, but that's going to be another first down, and he just slides.
Good move by him.
Yeah, very
And they're
smart
probably running
player
this
right
out
there.
now. What do we have? One timeout left. We're not
Yep.
going to use that.
First
So.
down, all.
Yep.
Yep,
Not
they'll
being
just
down 21 with
No.
a minute and a half to go.
Well, it comes down to tonight, Aaron, 4 big plays to 1. And
Yes.
that's what it came down to that. And we were not able to be on the good side of the big plays. They made some big ones there late in the first half, got the momentum. And you can see they came out with a lot of confidence in the second half, even after we scored once. So, tough night for the Stars, but we'll have to regroup and go to Jennings County next Friday. And then we will be back home the following week, I believe, against Floyd Central.
Yes, I believe that is correct.
So as clock winds
So that'll
down,
get us down to about 10 seconds to go, and then they will kneel
they'll
it down
run
one
at
more
37
time.
on the play clock. That's it. Yeah, 36.
Yeah,
I
they've
don't know
got to
what's going on
run
with the play
one more
clock.
play. I think somebody stopped it.
Okay.
And they shouldn't have.
They're in victory formation. Take a knee, and that'll do it. Got to give Seymour a lot of credit tonight.
Yes, they come in
made some
here.
good plays. Got some good players on that team. That's without Johnson. And Johnson's a really nice player we know from in the past. So give them credit. Come over here on homecoming and defeat the Stars after the Stars had won a couple big games, especially last week at New Albany. We looked like we really were hitting stride, but they had a big win against Floyd as well. So
yeah, that's one thing the Stars got to do. They play well. They play well away from home. You know, they've won 2 road games and lost the 3 home games that they've had. But
Seymour took away our, Cal. Cal didn't get to 100 tonight. I know that.
No.
So
they took away the middle, and that's where BNL loves to run the balls right in the middle, and then
So you got to be able to be balanced, and just unfortunately tonight we weren't able to do that. So tough night for the Stars, good night for Seymour, and we'll get back to work and get ready for next week's game over at Jennings County.
Yeah, which I'm sure it's homecoming. Usually it is for every time we go over there. So again, definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Coach, definitely want to thank you for tuning in, or for being here with us. As always, you think you've done every game with me this year so far, whether it was football, soccer, volleyball.
We've had fun.
Appreciate you very much.
Yeah, well, thank you, Aaron. Appreciate you asking me, and we've seen some ups and we've seen some downs, but that's the thing about it. It's sports. That's high school sports,
right.
and
got to work at it.
Keep plugging along. That's all you can do.
But everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. We will see you next time. Just watch social media. I'm really tired. I can't think of when our next live stream is. But again, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time here from BNL Live. Thanks so much.